It was the closing day of events for Stavanger's year as Capital of European Culture 2008.
The first thing that happened really was that we invited 40 choirs to be part of this gig, and that was always going to be the central idea, was to collect the choirs both from locally and from all over Norway and get them down to Stavanger for this kind of two-day event. And we started off with, in a way, a very conventional concert in a beautiful church in Stavanger. All the choirs were up in the gallery of the church, and the audience was on the ground floor. It's the most serious event I've ever known. The next day, we started on the outskirts of the city and invaded it with sound, singing. About 70 or 80 events that gradually converged on the harbour. They had organised this amazing, what I thought was like a kind of gonzo cathedral in the harbour. We did an event which, on one level, was like an oratorio. It was 15 minutes of choral music. But on another level was definitely a performance.
The final performance used an absolutely stellar cast of thousands, well, about 1,000 performers, local singers, professional choirs, the Stavanger Brass Band.
Choirs on the pontoon, choirs on the sides of the harbour, and then the shout on these scissor lifts. And so that it was definitely more than an oratorio.
The shout on the scissor lift, yes. Just one among many bizarre and slightly ridiculous and usually mildly dangerous places we've been asked to perform.
It was like some kind of ritual celebration, I thought.
So the ritual was about, this is an end and this is a beginning.
Centrepiece of the music was a piece called "We Turned on the Light," which is actually about climate change. So that it's a kind of furious piece about climate change.
With the words by Carol Churchill that really talks about environmental destruction.
The whole event ended on a much more optimistic note, but this is actually quite a pessimistic piece.